Hill, for me, it's really just he is a great athlete. Um, but I think he's just, we talked about this. He's a guy that is almost there. We haven't seen it all put together yet, even though it's still awesome as far as like the actual football details, because he's such an amazing athlete. The stats and the awards and the pedigree is all there. And he's just such an instinctual playmaker. We'll get to it. Some of the football, the processor, just reading things out, the nitty gritty film room stuff is not quite there yet, but it's one of those things that, yeah, in a year's time, it's going to be there. I'm just sure of it because I've seen it. I watch freshman tape. Even in freshman year, he's getting better. In sophomore, he takes a big jump. He's going to take a big jump in his junior year. He's going to be impossible to play. He was already impossible to play because he's the best playmaker in this class by a wide margin. Nobody comes close. Insane athlete. I don't know. Why don't you talk about him a little bit? Because I think really it's not, I could go into the nitty gritty a little bit, but I'd like to hear your thoughts before I go too far.
I don't think of him as an insane athlete. I think that he has really, really good burst, which is the most important trait for a linebacker. I thought his foot speed was perfectly fine. I thought that.
Please bring all materials to the circulation desk for checkout. Thank you.
I didn't think that he was blazing fast. I thought that he was more than fast enough. I thought his foot speed was more than adequate. I don't think he has a bad athletic trait anywhere in his game. I just don't see elite upside with him. I did like the film room stuff. I saw him continually make the right reads against both gap and zone concepts really consistently. I thought the processing speed, how quickly he's keying on to stuff, had room to come along. He's good in coverage. I don't think he's great in coverage. He's a fantastic college tackler. He has ridiculously, absurdly strong arms where it's just like his margin for error is obscene. You can be like 3 yards away from a guy and he gets a paw on him. It's like, oh, well, the guy's on the ground now. So maybe at the NFL level, he has some work to do, but come on. I mean, he's already a fantastic tackler and he's played 2 years of college ball. It's going to get even better once he starts to mirror with his feet more consistently and time up his clinches better. This is a very high floor prospect, plays the game the right way. I just don't see game-changing upside, and that's all it is. I really like Anthony Hill.
Yeah, I think I'm actually slightly lower on his processor, but not much. To be clear, I'm nitpicking him in the way that I only do blue chip prospects because I think that's how we're going to be talking about him in 7 to 9 months' time. So I'm going to nitpick him the same way I nitpicked Joe Alt, Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, Penei Sewell, all of these great prospects. The smallest part of their game, you got to nitpick them because there's just not much else. So when I say the processor is not all there, that means it's better than most of the guys on this list. But for the standard of being number one, I'd like it to be a little bit better. And I agree on the tackling. In the NFL, he'll need to improve it. But he's still got another year. He'd go in the first round. He'd be linebacker 1 in this class. He's better. He'd be a better prospect than Jihad Campbell this year. He's probably played more games than Jihad Campbell, actually. He was a starter as a true freshman, starter as a true sophomore. He'll be starter as a true junior. Not much to say about Anthony Hill other than the fact that whatever games you watch, however you see him, I think we can all agree he's going to be a damn good NFL linebacker.
One more thing before we get out of here. Some of these top backers that I have takes on, I haven't watched all the tape I'm going to watch on them because I'm going to have to watch Bama to watch some of their defensive backs. I'm going to have to watch Georgia to watch probably more of their defensive linemen. I'm going to have to watch more Texas to watch just the entire Texas defense, unfortunately, because they're all just insanely good. And so it's always about cross-checking where do I still think the way that I thought a month and a half ago? We'll see. Maybe Anthony Hill will finish as my linebacker 1. But Sonny Styles ain't moving, though. I watched 4 2024 games on him. He's locked in.